Hello folks, welcome to Lexia's Academy. In this video, we will be discussing a current affair topic presented to you by your faculty, Sushma KP. So what is the topic that we will be looking into today? Wife living in adultery is not entitled to maintenance. This is ruled by a Chandigarh High Court. We will see more backdrop as to why is it news, what is the relevance of it to UPSC. We will also be seeing how it has implications of your order taking from your family court to your high court. Understanding? Look at this. The woman had left her husband in March 2021 and filed for divorce the same month. Divorcing him in September 2023, she eventually filed for and granted maintenance in November last year. So we will see in depth as to what is this story about. Now, see, as usual, I will tell it to you like a story. You listen to it like a story. Okay. So there's this man and woman. Let's just call A and B. Okay. This is the man, this is the woman. So this is the husband, this is the wife. Alright. So initially they get married. They are living in his matrimonial house. Look at the wordings that I used. They are married, but they are living in their matrimonial house, which means her in-laws house. Entry of in-laws. So the marriage took place in year 2021. What happened was, once the women went to live in the matrimonial house, constantly her in-laws were torturing her. She was subject to torture, or at least what that is shown in your family court per se, stating that she was constantly not given food to eat, no meals were given to her by her in-laws, and the man, who happens to be the husband, used to constantly accuse her of your adultery or cheating, or he was worried that and also he voiced out in many a times that she was having an affair. Okay, so this is what it was happening. Eventually what happened, she moved out of the matrimonial home. Okay, eventually they went to the family court. In the family court, they were granted divorce. But at that point of time, she also received, okay, a maintenance of 4,000 rupees from her ex-husband now. Divorce was granted, but also 4,000 rupees of maintenance was given. This was done. Now, up until here in the story, what we have heard, maintenance was given. Understanding? The maintenance was granted. Now, where is the story again coming that no maintenance will be given? That forms the second sect of the story. Look at this. Now, this woman, that is this woman and her counsel, went back asking the court, asking for an increased amount in the maintenance. How much of increase? From 4,000 rupees to 20,000 rupees. So she asked for a higher maintenance from 4K to 20K. Why suddenly she is asking 20K? For which she told that her husband, that is her ex-husband, receives monthly income of up to 1 lakh rupees. Okay, when he gets up to 1 lakh rupees, that she has to be given 20,000 rupees from this for the maintenance is what she claimed. Now in this, that is this issue reached to your Chandigarh High Court. Now in here, upon further examining, the ex-husband reveals that first of all, he does not make 1 lakh rupee but rather makes 17,500 rupees. So he claims that whatever she claims of 1 lakh rupee is not correct. Second thing he claims was in the family court itself, it was decided that the woman was living an adulterous life. She had committed adultery with her brother and she had left the matrimonial house on her own without giving a proper explanation or without a sufficient cause. Understanding? Now, according to the rules, if a woman and man are mutually living separate or has moved out of the matrimonial home without any sufficient reason, or if at all she is engaging in adultery, then she is not expected or she will not be given maintenance. So thus they squashed the higher maintenance and also squashed the other 4K maintenance that she was set to receive from the family court. Understanding? This is the issue here. Look at this. She was initially getting 4,000 as maintenance. Now she wanted the higher demand on the maintenance, which was to be for your 20,000. So 2019 she was married according to Hindu rituals. But the in-laws had again what she has claimed is she was being tortured by not being given meals, and the husband would always accuse her of cheating or having an affair. So finally March 2021 she moves out. In September 2023 finally divorce is granted. Now on the claims that she is telling the husband receives 1 lakh rupees is 25,000 from his job, 35,000 through rent and 40,000 he receives through farming, for which she is entitled, so which sums up to 1 lakh rupees. So she is to receive your 20,000. This is her counsel which was claiming. For which the husband refutes back by telling, no, I make only 17,000 per month. And also in the lower court, that is in the family court, it was already proved that adultery charges were proved, that she was having an adulterous relationship with her brother, and also after moving out of the matrimonial home, she continues to live with her brother and sister-in-law. Understanding? So according to the section 125 of 4 of the Criminal Procedure Code, look at these things. Woman is not entitled to receive interim maintenance from her husband if she was living in adultery, refuses to live with her husband without a sufficient reason, or they have been living separately by mutual consent. In these 3 grounds, she is not eligible to receive the maintenance. Okay. The counsel argued that living in adultery meant that it is a present and continuous form. So we should not consider just this aspect. But the Chandigarh High Court was very clear in telling that no, the lower court has significantly proven this and we can't take a differing opinion from that. So finally, the decree for divorce was granted by the family court in the favor of husband as a sufficient proof that the wife was living in adultery. This is what your Chandigarh High Court has held. Once such a decree is in force, it is not possible for this court to take a different view contrary to the decree granted by the civil court, by which they squashed the higher maintenance and also the maintenance which she was originally been given, which was granted by your family court. Understanding? With this, we've come to the end of the content. If you like our content, subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, share it along with your friends. Thank you.